Hey everyone, it's Nicholas Wilton at Art to Life, and I wanted to share with you a little technique or approach I have to kind of getting my work going when it just feels kind of the same and getting a little monotonous. It's more like an assignment, it's more like a way to think about it differently, and here it is. And you can use this whenever you feel like things are kind of monotonous and the work's kind of feeling the same and you just don't have a lot of energy. So I grab a board or a panel or whatever that I don't care so much about, and the only criteria is that the moves I make on it, they have to be two things. They have to be really big and they have to be really different, like I've never done them before, or they feel like I've never done them before. Usually you try this and you'd be surprised. It just kind of looks like your work, even though you're really, really trying to make something different. And it's an extraordinary thing that it develops your work. It breaks you out of that kind of stuck place a little bit. And here's why. Because, well, first of all, when you make a change, if you do something to your work, and these are cool things to learn to incorporate into your practice. Like this exercise actually is like how I want to paint all the time, but I kind of can't because it's just hard. But when you make a move, when you make a change, when you do something to the work, try to make it bolder, try to make it bigger. Try to take the bigger risk. This really propels you along. And when you take a bigger risk, if it works, it's phenomenal because it's daring, it's bigger, it's huge. And if it doesn't really matter because you can kind of cover it up again. But if you're always just like, well, I think I'm going to just change this a little bit, I'm going to work on this a little bit, you're never going to get that extraordinary, wow, that I just made something, that's incredible. You have to take the big, amazing things don't come out of little half starts. They come out of doing a really big change. So that's one of the things. The second thing is that this idea of change and in your art making, that is art making. That's another word for it. So making art is actually changes, learning to show up in ways that you haven't before. That's the currency of art making in a way. That's a cool way to think about it. I often get stuck in thinking okay, well, I've made that painting and I got to do 4 more that are as good as that one and everything. But if you reframe it no, the exercise is I should be making work, I should be stretching each time. I need to be, my art making is change making. It's showing up differently. And that can help you too. Because when you make something that's different, when you change it up for yourself, then it's no longer boring. Then the engagement starts again. Then the conversation starts again. Then the sleepless nights because you're thinking about it. That's what we want. And it's change that makes that happen. The third point is that the scale of the learning that you get from a painting, and the idea is that we want to learn fast and we want to learn consistently, but we can learn really quickly, and especially for folks, well, for all of us really, but early on, you want to be just getting this knowledge. Doing big changes and making marks outside your comfort zone is a direct relationship to the amount of learning. Big changes come back to big learning. It's that simple. It really it gets you going. It really moves the needle for you and your art practice, and it changes your work. I keep looking at this painting and it's not that great, and it actually doesn't really illustrate. I mean, I was trying to do what I was saying, and it just it looks a little different than what I normally do. But when I was doing it, I was really, really pushing myself. So you're going to probably end up, you can't help yourself. You end up making it kind of like you always do. But that's all we need these exercises. We need to be always thinking, how can we push ourselves into this new terrain? And that new terrain is where all the juice is, where all the energy is, where, you know, it's like, oh my God, I just lost track of time and 4 hours have gone by. And I'm still painting, I can't believe it. And I made these 3 pictures. So anyway, that's what I was working on this week. And I just thought I'd share that with you because actually I've never really, I do this all the time. I just say to myself, it's got to be big and it's got to be different. And then I don't think about anything else. And that's some sort of easier in a way to get it along. So let me know your thoughts on that, and let me know like what you can change in your work, like what's a big move for you or could be, and maybe you could try that today. I said last week I had that T-shirt giveaway thing, so I've chosen a couple of winners. And now we post these on Instagram. These vlogs show up on Instagram. So for some of you guys on Instagram, I want to give a shirt to folks on Instagram. Super appreciate you guys showing up for that and commenting, and it's a great conversation, just like it's a great conversation on the actual blog itself. And I really mean that. Like, this is so cool, all what we're sharing and with each other. And there's so many great ideas, and just people are doing cool stuff, and people are overcoming barriers. So one of the people that kind of overcame a barrier last week, which was so cool, was I think it was Kendra. Yeah, Kendra. It doesn't have a last name, but you posted here and you were procrastinating and was really stuck. I mean, stuck for months. And something happened last week after watching the vlog and reading what everyone wrote, and she actually took action and made this happen. So anyway, I want to give you one of those shirts. So Kendra, email us at info@arttolife.com and let us know the size and your address. Hopefully you don't live in Tasmania. But if you do, we'll get it to you. And then the Kelly Bracamontes on Instagram, we got a shirt for you as well. So email us, nick@arttolife.com, and let us know your size. I think you said extra large or large, I'm not sure. So let us know, and we need to know your address. Thanks so much, you guys. For those of you who are new here, please go ahead and download this free color tips PDF. It's got a lot of cool information on color and can be really super helpful. Thanks for being here and making my Sunday so fun when I get to read all these comments. Okay, thanks you guys.